What's up, you guys? It's your girl Euphoria, Breathwork Goddess, SED Awareness Coach, up and coming artist, licensed cosmetologist, and podcast host. For any of the information to any of the things I mentioned just now, click the link in the description below to get connected with me. I also have music and podcasts up on the platform. If you guys want to go ahead and check down there, that works out too. So let's get into the message. Before I get into the message, I ask that my angels and ancestors and divine beings of the highest white light come around me at this time to protect me so that I can channel this message. Mhm. Specifically, Archangel Michael, Raguel, Gabriel, Haniel at this time. Oh, and Metatron. Ashe, thank you all. I appreciate the protection. I'm burning, or rather, smudging. Okay. I'm smudging pine needles at the time. I got this information from Intuitive Kev. So, Intuitive Kev, thank you so much for the information. On top of that, I'm also going to smudge a Palo Santo stick. Excuse me. Sorry, that was a spiritual burp. I had to let some of this go. Mhm. If you're interested in any kind of smudge tools, go ahead and click the link in my description below and go to my TikTok shop. I have sea moss there. I have Palo Santo and sage bundles. And I also have, did I say sea moss? Sweatshirts, sea moss, sweatshirts, t-shirts, sea moss, and Palo Santo. And best of all, my Parasite Detox tea. I'm running a little low on it now, but I will be having some more very soon, restocked. It helps with the STD herpes. Yes, I'm herpes positive, have been since I was 17 years old, contracted it while in a relationship. Not saying I got it from my partner, but you know, that's something that I've advocated to the community about so that we could stop having the spread of the STD because there's over 90% of the population that deal with that, whether it be cold sores, herpes on your mouth outside or inside your mouth, which sometimes people have and they won't tell you and they'll be rolling your J. Also, herpes on the hands and then herpes on the genitals. There's there's 9 main different forms of herpes. Chickenpox is also included in that, and shingles. So just putting that out there for you guys in the collective who have anything smart to say. 9 times out of 10, you know at least 10 people that have the STD. So watch your mouths and be more respectful to people who are out here advocating so that people can feel more comfortable in that space and place. Because, yeah, y'all, it's giving weird. Like 90% of the population, 15 to 13% of that population being Black females genitally. Statistically, I'm just saying, they could just be lying, but that's all the people that got tested. That's not including the people who have not yet been tested for herpes, because herpes is not included on your average STI panel. So, for anyone who may want to actually double back on their paperwork and actually see if they've even been tested for the virus, no shots, just putting that out there to people who always talk about the STD, because I've gotten tarot card readings myself. And it's like it's always given karmic X with the STD. And it's like, baby, who's that? Because that's 90% of the population. Not really giving no clarity with that one. But okay, no shots fired. All right, now let's get into the message, because this message here, Lord. Oh, did I forget my cards inside the car? I think I did. I left my cards inside my car because I was going to do readings on the way out the door. But I did DoorDash instead, and I don't think I brought my laptop bag inside. I am doing it at 5 a.m. instead of 6, so I'll be right back. Hi. Hi, Dada. How you doing? Nice. The way that the cat was just sitting here waiting for me to come back on the bed so politely and patiently. Hope he kept you guys company. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So let's get into the read. On top of the sun to you if you're just tapping in. Um, yeah. The energy that I'm feeling right now, you're giving star energy. You definitely are naturally giving star energy. And for some odd reason, there's this want to slow you down or hinder you, I'm getting from your bloodline specifically. And I'm not sure which side of the bloodline, whether it's your father's side or your mother's side, but I told y'all these three cards have fell into the water, right? That's Papa Legba coming back to collect, a father with two sons. That's what it's reading to me, and then the death card. So with those three cards being the main theme of the read until I get a new deck, which I probably will after I get some other affairs in order, i.e. moving. Oh, we got the soul devouring card too. So someone here wants to munch on your entity or your energy. You may know who this is specifically, but let's see if we can get more clarity on who exactly that is. You may resonate with the Queen of Cups. This may be your energy coming out into the collective. Yes, this may be you. Okay. I had to take a little pause right quick. I had to go ahead and put something in order real quick. My bad, y'all. And I'm sorry if I'm giving off hungry a little bit. I did eat last night. I just didn't get my water this morning yet because I knocked it over while I was getting the laundry over here and bringing it downstairs. The two of swords just popped out. This may be your light side and your dark side going at it again. Yes, you just had a dark night of the soul, but apparently it still wants to resurface because you have someone in your energy who's wanting to take a sip, for lack of better words. But you will receive justice behind this matter. No matter how many people try to come against you, how many people try their best to manipulate the way the energy is and supposed to be and what God's plans for the whole story is. Um, yeah, what's done on earth must be done in or what's done in heaven must be done on earth type deal. We got the Fool card. For anyone who foolishly came up against you, they're receiving karma at this time. People don't realize this past summer was a test because of course we knew it was hot girl summer, hot boy summer, spicy mommy, whatever other names I got going on out there, you know whatever. This summer was a test of your character. Excuse me. No, I do not consent to the proceedings of that. Okay, that was very uncomfortable. But everybody's energy and heart spaces were tested. Oh, and then look at what just came out. That's so funny. So I'm talking about everybody being tested, right? And the first card that stuck out to me besides the star card was the temperance card. So temperance is about being able to keep balance, keeping your temper, being mild mannered. See, he has a knife there and he could act at any given time, but he'd rather, be the barefooted, I don't want to say hobbit, but just he'd rather be connected to Mama Gaia in peace. But if you need to get the step in, he definitely got his weapon. Okay. I'm just saying, right? Now that may be associated with an Aquarius in your life, or with you being a star, you've had to learn how to master this kind of energy. Either on that's interchangeable there. Then here we have the knave or what is this? People call this page. Sorry, hold on 1 second, y'all. Because Okay, a little bit better. We have the Knave of Pentacles. So this talks about mastery, like, getting to a point in life where you're finally mastering something and just being able to finally get your roses for it, being you're a novice all summer long and now summer's almost over and it's like you're finally getting credit for it. Then we have a Three of Cups. So because of your mastery, you'll be in this kind of energy where you're just looking off at the distance. You got your gold soup, you get three bowls or three cups, and you're just sitting there chilling, draped out in gold in your best, finest gear. People are making a lot of noise around you. That also gives NOLA vibes. This card was started in NOLA. So, and it also shows, I never paid attention, but it shows she has a feather that comes from the top of her head all the way out to here. So that might be important for someone to take note of. Something like a visor. You see the shadows covering her third eye. And then we have the Tree of Life. This could be family, starting new things. So many different things I'm getting from that card there alone. But yeah. Oh, Judgment card just popped out. So today is Judgment Day, or really every day is Judgment Day. If we're already, it depends on where you are at in your timeline, past, present, future, or whatever, the eternal now. Everybody's in different places and spaces. So based on where you may be at, Judgment Day may be every day, right? The karma you put out comes back to you. See me, I'm not a fighter. I'm definitely a peacemaker, love maker. I like to just keep everybody safe. Like I'm very much the energy that's like putting up the shield around everybody. I'm not trying to like bust off and pop off at nobody. I'm not the shooter. I'm definitely the shielder. I'm definitely always trying to like put a bubble around us, bubble of protection. Oh my gosh. Just always thinking about the aura around everyone to keep them safe. So, sometimes people come against you because you try to do that to your own energy when you're tired of handling everyone else's and holding everyone else's shift. You try to put up a boundary around yourself, and people think you're being evil towards them. It's like, no, I need a break from y'all. Like y'all's energy is giving me, I'm tired and I need to put a bubble around me so that I can recharge myself. Excuse me. Put that in my nose. So some people may take that personally. And especially with today's full card, jumping out there with a new wave, like you might be wanting to be getting more notice for your vulnerability. You maybe want to get more notice for your gifts, and there's an emperor that's watching you. He's watching you, and he's taking notes, and he's loving what he's seeing, and he's wanting to make an investment into you. He's like, oh my gosh, this right here, her, yes. Or him, hey, however you like to go, whatever color spectrum you on, whether it be white light, dark night, or the rainbow delight. Cool with me. Cool with me. And you're also abundant in your energy. See, a lot of people don't realize wealth is not always financial. Sometimes wealth is like the amount of energy you have, right? So, like, you might have high vibrational energy, and people don't like that about you. So, they try their best to manipulate that, but you're going to receive justice because every time they try to fuck with you, they get their karma back times 1,000. And make sure you always do that, like, return to sender. Return to sender, and then always say return to sender times 1,000-fold. Like everything you send to me will come back to you times 1,000. Especially if you're energy like myself, where you just want to protect people and protect yourself. Sometimes when you just a bit overworked with everybody's energy, And that may give Queen of Pentacles kinda energy where it's like people think, "Oh, you have so much energy, you have so much abundance, like, just give it, like, you just got it like that." And it's like sometimes even the Queen of Pentacles wants to shut everyone out of her kingdom, as she should. You we women especially deserve the right to sometimes cut everyone off and say, "Alright, get somebody else to do it right now because 'cause I'm tired." People don't realize even if a woman only works, what, 2 hours, it's still work, right? So, and that's the Ace of Swords, that's the truth, you know? A lot of women are overworked, and we don't get that chance to say no. We don't get that chance to say, "I'm cutting you off for the rest of the day because I need to my womb is overworked. My womb is overused." Like, even right now, I'm feeling somebody's energy. Oh my god. It's like, who shot you in your back? Whew. Mhm. That's a very uncomfortable energy right there. This fool card keep coming out. Somebody's playing a fool right now. Like, somebody's making a really foolish move. Hold on one second, guys. I don't know why my nose is getting so dry randomly. Hold on one second. Don't judge me. I'm putting coconut oil in my nose. Look. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. And you may have people around you that want to forge their name onto your energy because you are abundant with energy. You are a very bright white light. Like people see your energy from a mile away. People will turn their head and be all the way down the street, and the first thing they look at is you because your vibration you bring is just so. And the first thing that they wanna do is just look and experience, and as soon as they wanna get in your energy from even that far away, you could feel what they got going on, especially if you're like me and you're like an intuitive and it's like, "Back up," and they won't even be nowhere but, they might be half a mile away. But they can see you from coming from a mile away. They can see you coming from why can't I get my words out? Hold on one second, y'all. Excuse me. We got the boy who deceived death here on the card, so you may have had a near-death experience. You hear my son back there, "Mhm, he might be that guy." I don't know. So, people take for granted a lot of things. Please make sure you're praying every day. Whoever you pray to, just pray and say, thank you for life. Thank you." Oh my God. Somebody's trying to come through and mess with me right now. Hold on. Excuse me. Spiritual burp. There may be someone trying to dress up in your skin and use your skin to get what they want to get or get to a destination that they want to get to. Rebuke it. Cast it down. But the chariot is coming in for you regardless, so you're going to be good. No matter what these people try to do, you're going to be good. You are absolutely perfect. They say you're going to become some kind of celebrity or you're going to be noticed for what you do on a grand scheme of things. So whether that be protection spells, protection spray, protection prayers, things of that sort, people see you and notice you for that, and they want to get in your circle before you get on. They're just now starting to see, like they didn't have faith in you before, but now they see where you're going and now they want to join. That makes sense? Yeah. Y'all, I don't know what this energy is, but I'm struggling through this read. So I hope y'all are sending me love and light and not taking light. Cause child, this one is a read. Excuse me, I had to stand all the way up real quick because child, they was trying to play and again, you're abundant in your energy and you don't mind sharing with people, but you also, like I said, have boundaries and limitations. Because if I keep pouring into everybody else, what will I have left for myself? Right? Mm. See, y'all keep playing, y'all gonna only start getting these tarot card readings with just my hands. Ain't gonna be no face. Cause I mean, like last night before I went to sleep, I looked so peaceful and so rested. This morning I woke up and y'all see again. Some kind of spell work, some kinds of voodoo, witchcraft, something going on last night. Like I felt like something was coming through and like repeatedly stabbing me in my heart. It was the most painful. But luckily, like I said, I transmuted death so many times that that shit don't scare me. I just wake up and I know what to do to cleanse the energy off, remove the energies, and cast them down to the pits of hell. Okay. So here's the world card. Like I said, what you'll be doing on a grand worldwide scheme of things. So just be mindful of that. And again, it's gonna be your justice. You getting the celebrity status and being able to travel all around the world, you're gonna get justice. And it's funny because you see all the people down there, they did not believe in you. They really did not believe in you. They really thought that you were gonna just tap out, become weak, have no resources. And even if you had to get a little bit of public assistance or anything like that, or any kind of assistance from the government or things of that sort, you needed to. I'm supposed to just now start doing my YouTube channel. Oh my, something was biting the shit out of my shoulder. Maybe it was the emperor. Because as soon as I figured out who it might be, and I like got that thing up out of there, I ain't getting on her tarot card channel no more. I know that wasn't you, girl. I know you ain't sending that energy over here because you thought it was me. She probably thought she was sending it to somebody else that I was around, but it ended up hitting me because everyone waited till I was asleep. Again, and if you are in the processes of moving very soon, congratulations. Congratulations. The magician card came out because you're a manifesting motherfucker. You can manifest anything. So I manifested this time that I'll be sustained and filled with energy so that I can progress through the rest of my day. I also manifest that my son will wake up and get his clothes on. See how I threw the 3D in there with the 5D? Excuse me. There may be a king of wands in your energy doing this. When I arrived home last night, I don't know if it was because of the fact that I was blocking, because yesterday, a little bit of story time, backstory. Yesterday, I cut everyone out of my energy that had been doing bad things to me, right? What's up, love? I cut everyone out of my energy that was doing bad things to me. And I felt so good that day. Like I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like I could handle and maintain any and everything. Like I felt like, yes, the day has been won. I come back home and I don't feel the heaviness that I thought I was gonna feel, but it wasn't until I got out of the shower, I realized there was a bunch of people upstairs. It's like my little brother had brought all the stepbrothers to the house, and, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm feeling something that don't feel like it feels uneasy, and I'm like, "Okay, it's not me," because 'cause I'm calling my energy because 'cause I'm a channeler, so I'm like, "My energy." 'Cause my energy is, like, laid back, chill. I just have to, like, stay connected because if I don't, I'm too I'm distant, so I'll just be like, "Excuse me." People, "Why you keep burping? Stop it." I'm like, "'Cause I'm not holding all y'all's trauma inside of me." Right? So then past that, excuse me, because there's something trying to block my third eye right now, and it's really annoying. So outside of that, when I get out the shower, I start to hear people, like, laughing and stuff, and I'm like, now have you mind while I was out the house getting my son some food, my grandfather calls my son and just like, "Yeah, you coming with me this weekend?" I'm like, "Who the fuck told you you could call my son and tell him he coming with you versus asking if he can spend a night to me and seeing what I say? Because what I say go, forget what you talking about. I don't." Okay, look, hey, I love family, but like I said, it's so much black magic and dark magic I done experienced from my family that I can't really differentiate who's doing what, right? Because when I even try to have conversations with them, they still are standoffish, still very combative. So it's like, who exactly is throwing all the magic, right? And have you might have also had this urge to like, because my skies have been white in my area for some time since I came back from Georgia right before the hurricane. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah. Whoa, that was a lot of energies trying to attack my third eye. So again, where was I at? I came home and I noticed all these people were in the house. And I'm like, I don't be knowing who's throwing the magic. So I'm like, I'm not trusting the fact that as soon as I leave, someone's asking my son to come with them. And then I start feeling this really big, like stabbing feeling in my heart. It's like as if somebody had did something to my son. Like it was his intention to do something to them. So I started thinking, I'm like, so who all right, we gonna have to figure this out when I get in the house. Like I said, I had a really good day once I cut everybody's energy out of my I said, because I said everyone who did something bad to me, I put them in this bubble and I put them to the side. Everyone who's done malicious spell work to me, I put them in this bubble, I put them to the side. Excuse me. And I did that and I had a very good day, like ridiculously like blessed. Sun started coming out. I started feeling amazing. I'm like, yes, this is good. So when I come back and I go give him food, my grandfather calls him behind my back and it's like, yeah, you got to come hang out with me. Yeah, we went to King's Dominion, but this is going to be on a more personal level. And I was like, what? Then I tapped into his energy and that's when I started feeling like something was stabbing him in the heart. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I leave the Slim Chickens. Ugh, ugh, ugh. So I leave the Slim Chickens. Oh, something is still like deeply rooted in me. I'm trying to do roots. Jesus Christ. I go to Slim Chickens. I come back home and out of nowhere, it's like all my stepbrothers just sitting in the kitchen. And they're like making all the like noise campaigning, making a bunch of noise, making a lot of ruckus upstairs. And it's like right above my bedroom. Like literally, they're right on top of my head. So I go upstairs. I'm like, I said, I got a message from the ancestors. They said y'all need to chill out. Which I mean, I channeled the dead people in my family. I rarely do. Like I can't make this up. So they're like telling me, like, can you please get the relatives to start acting like they got some sense? Like y'all making us look bad. Like there's no space in heaven for y'all. Like heaven and hell really do exist in the afterlife. Like once you finally give up this version of life, yes, there's a realm that's like heaven. Yes, there's a realm like hell. Yes, you need to make a decision and act accordingly so you can get there. Excuse me. People really be thinking that it's not like when you finally are done, like you like I'm done with the cycles, and it seems like this is the infinity and beyond years. So, anyway, the ancestors came to me with a message and said, tell them to stop acting up, like tell them to stop acting crazy. So I'm in the shower saying what they said to me, hoping they catch the drift. And next thing I come out the shower and it's like all my brothers are there, my 2 stepbrothers, and then their other brother from their mother. So it's like 5 different boys upstairs, and before that, they were talking with my stepdad and my mom, and they were, like, all trying to, like, laugh and, like, make like, no one cares about all of that, and they're just moving the chairs back and forth, making all kinds of loud noise. I'm just like, "Y'all really crazy because 'cause y'all really don't get it yet, do y'all? Like, y'all really don't." Excuse me. Spiritual burp. Everybody who's listening from the family can't stand to listen to this message. I'm like, y'all really playing like y'all really don't know that the ancestors legit said this. So they continue to keep on noise campaigning and stuff and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Finally, I get tired of it and I go upstairs. I'm like, do y'all need something? Because I mean, I'm just trying to make sure I'm safe, I'm protected. Like, I don't gotta worry about nobody trying to come and throw me off my energy. Like, I'm just trying to get some rest. I got work tomorrow morning. Like, y'all good? No, we good. I go downstairs. I feel like I'm okay, but then I'm like, I still feel something because I start talking to my son and he's like on the floor and he's like balled up and he's on his phone. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I tap into his energy. It's like he getting shot up by like 1,000,001 freaking missiles. I'm like, oh my God, like, uh-uh. Excuse me. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And they just start busting out laughing like it's the funniest thing in the world. So I'm like, either they're trying to attack my son's dad, and because him and his father connected, he's catching a backlash, or they're actually attacking my son because they think that my son might have did something to them spiritually earlier today. But like I said, the angels and ancestors came to me and was like, "Tell the family to stop acting up because it's embarrassing. Tell them to stop acting foolish. It's embarrassing." And that was on my instincts because that's my spiritual gift to talk to my passed on relatives. But anywho, all I can say is, for lack of better words, people really think they're getting away with something like they can't be seen in the spiritual realm. Excuse me, because you don't know what somebody else's ranking is. And because of that, people get karma. That's all I can say. Now, this card, of course, would fly out. It's about love and compassion, like trying to have a love and compassion for people, but I don't know. It's like for me, I can't just go against when the fog is veiled. Like the sky's been looking like this for the past week since I came back from Georgia. And when I came back from Georgia, it was sunny skies. But then my sister came over, my brother came over. Like it's always a matter of like stuff goes good for me, and then a bunch of family comes around, and then the bad comes back. So it's starting to make me question whether or not my family has my best interest at heart. Like Yeah, that there goes a release right there because it's like, "What?" And it's like they all try to wake up at different times to attack me spiritually differently, like, "Okay, it's your turn now, it's your turn now, it's your turn." And basically, like, them attacking me helps them, like, mooch off my energy. Like, they attack me and they get my energy when they attack me. Yet me, instead of me attacking them, I'll just be like, "Okay, Imma keep what's mine, and anything that is a attached to them or theirs, put it in this bubble over here." And then next thing you know, I'll start having the best day ever. So, to anyone else who needs to hear this, I don't know why they hate you so much, whether it be family, coworkers, friends, whomever. I don't understand why these people cannot stand to see you shine. It's really like just about, I think it's not about you. It's more so about the light you carry. And people don't like that. They because it makes them wonder why they don't shine that bright. Then they start looking at what's wrong with them, and it's like, well, I got money, and I got friends, and I got cars, and I got clothes, so it's nothing that could possibly be wrong with me. So it's something wrong with them. They're praying to the devil to hurt me. And it's like, no, I'm so with God that I don't need material things. I have some nice things, a few here and there, but it's not for me to sit here and try to judge you based on what you do have. I just don't really agree with the way that you live life. Because, like I said, they were noise campaigning last night, and every single time something goes good for me, and I don't do no spell work, I be minding my business. But every time something goes good for me, it's a bunch of people in the house that ain't been here in like a month of Sundays. And they start noise campaigning, being loud over top of the bedroom. It's like it's just something about them. I don't know what it is. And I think it's because I said anybody who hurt me or benefited from any kind of malicious acts done to me, I cast out their energy and I put them in this bubble. Everybody must have felt it. So they guess they what their sharpest shooters up to like come against me. Or maybe I gotta also think about this. I did because it was so wet and rainy outside. I was wondering like, I wonder if like I I want to move on, right? But of course, I would hate that if moving on that would require somebody in my family to pass. Even excuse me, even karmic exes. So, for instance, how do I put this? I basically prayed over somebody who I don't usually pray for, and maybe that affected everybody on a different level. And that's why they came against me, but they weren't really coming against me because see, when I was in my energy, I was fine. But when I stepped into my son's energy, that's when I wasn't fine. So I'm assuming that they started attacking his dad. So because his dad is his dad, and he likes his dad because he likes the fact that his dad has like a bunch of cool spiritual tricks and things that he can do. He's getting the backlash from it. And because he's my baby, I'm gonna go sit in there and try to protect him. So then I start to get the backlash from it because I was supposed to be protected and moved over to the side. Like, okay, hey, over here, it's a battle going on over there. Stay away from it. But me, I'm always like, my baby. So I don't really know what was going on last night. Maybe there's something deeper to it that I don't know. But for anyone who's going through similar spiritual warfare like myself, then you know, I don't know why they hate us so much. They not like us. They not like us. Because if you got to team up with that many grown adults to attack somebody, but again, like I said, I feel like I was supposed to step out of the way for the war to take place and just let all the cards fall where they may. So I think that's the gist of the read there. I don't know why they hate you so much, but it ain't gonna work because you're still walking, you're still here. Even with the third eye attacks that I'm receiving right now, like, my God, y'all see it, it's like, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that made me feel so good. All right. Let's see. It's 5:46. Yeah, I got some time to go ahead and lay down for a quick second before I gotta go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and leave y'all with that message. And until next time, I'll be back for another channel. Here you're heard, seen, and loved. And I want you guys to know that you have peace, love, and hair grease and everything in between. So never feel like you're missing anything. All right, you guys, peace. I gotta get this energy out of here because it's getting tired.